It's really weird what I'm noticing. I'm noticing that the stuff Stardust is covering, where Stardust is covering Poppy, coincides with what Beckett is covering, which is art commentary community, which somehow is connected to me covering Essence of Thought. When Beckett named his live stream saying it's all connected, he wasn't lying. It literally is all connected in one way or another. It's crazy. I can't believe that we are literally running 3 separate stories. Us 3 content creators are running 3 separate stories, but they have interconnecting lines. So in this first video, this is Courtney Orchard, aka the sister of Lily Orchard. And she tells a story in this video that is absolutely horrific, what she went through as a child by her older brother and Lily Orchard, by the both of them as her being a child. And it's really bad, really bad. So yeah, that's the part that I'm not playing because I can't do it.
And don't think I've forgotten about you, Ethel.
Ooh.
I should thank you after all. That greedy stunt you pulled with Vangelina is really what pushed me to stop relying on someone else to get the truth out about my sister and just start my own series. I look forward to what you have to say when I use all the same screenshots that Vangelina used. You know, the ones you don't own.
Oh! Yep, let's go!
But I'm getting ahead of myself. That's for the next video. Alright, that was rough. More so for all of you than me, really. I'm used to repeating this stuff. Some of you were hearing it all clearly for the first time.
Yeah, and it was rough. It was rough. I can't do it. I absolutely cannot do it. I thought I was going to react to both videos, but there was absolutely no way. There was no way I was reacting to that first video. I couldn't do it. So yeah, so she called out Essence of Thought. And she's like, well, what are you going to do if I end up showing the same screenshots Vangelina did because you supposedly own them? So I'm loving it. Watch the sister get on the list before Xylie. Probably. They need to leave her alone, though. You know? I love her feisty attitude. I do like her feisty. She got a feisty attitude. She did a comment under Beckett's stream. And Beckett responded to it today in his stream. And I do hope that she takes Beckett up on talking to him. Even if it is offline, he doesn't have to have it online. He doesn't have to have it on stream or even recorded. You know, I do hope she takes him up on that conversation, though, because he's a good listener. He's my bestie for a reason, you know? You know what? I haven't watched this video yet. I can't wait to watch it. I'm watching it for the first time with y'all. And, yeah, Ethel, anybody who is a fan of Ethel, you have no room to talk when it comes to slander because you're a fan of Ethel. Ethel seems to make it a priority to do that to people. And I'm finding that out more and more. And the sad thing is, I'm finding it out by Ethel's own words and her own videos. Ethel literally tells on herself.
Guess who's back again. Courtney's back. Tell a friend. Was that cringe? Probably. But this is a bit of a lighter video, so I have the room to be a silly goose. This video is a bit different than the rest of them will be here on this channel. Today's video is targeted directly at Ethel.
Let's go.
I told you I hadn't forgotten about you. I promised I was going to let everyone know what a greedy clown you are. Now, who is Ethel? Ethel Thurston is the face and voice of the channel Essence of Thought, known to this community for her coverage of Lily, my sister. Ethel did some basic coverage of my sister a year or two ago. Well, basic is being generous. She did some shitty coverage of my sister to involve herself and make herself a victim to cry and whine. Am I
And Ethel does have a pattern of behavior to do that. From watching these videos made by Ethel, or Essence of Thought, because it is a team, watching these videos by Essence of Thought, you can't say one word about Ethel or give any kind of criticism towards Ethel without her bringing up transmisia, transphobia, and then she goes off into some tangents about anti-Semitism and being racist and it just goes all over the place. Goes all over the place, and then she self-victimizes herself. Like example, like Evangelina's video, she broke her foot. That has nothing to do with what you said Evangelina did. Has absolutely nothing to do. Like her partner almost losing their job or having a problem with their job has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you thought that Evangelina took your screenshots. Although it does explain why you wanted 30% of everything, though. It does explain. You told on yourself, Ethel. It definitely explained why you wanted 30% of her YouTube earnings, of her Patreon that month, and of her HelloFresh that she received because of that video. Her HelloFresh money. You wanted 30% of all three of those. So really, you told on yourself why you wanted that money.
being facetious? Yes. Do I care? No, not really. Not at all. Ethel dropped off the face of the earth in terms of covering my sister a year ago. She got her coin and moved on to her beef with Rachel Oates. What is her beef with Rachel Oates? Not a clue, and I don't care in the slightest. All I know is overkill tends to imply the feelings are personal, and the way she beats that dead horse within an unrecognizable inch of its bone structure tells me that beef is personal. I don't care about algorithm
It's very personal. It's disgustingly personal.
bullshit and milking content for views. I care about the fact that my sister is preying on people and children. You know, like you claim to care about Ethel. So for all intents and purposes, Ethel checked out of what she called Lily drama. And no, Ethel, I don't have to show you where you said that. I don't owe you jack shit. And moved the fuck on. Meanwhile, I came onto the scene and started doing something. Because I have the means to do so, being Lily's actual sister, knowing far more than Ethel did by having a whole group of people picking over years of documentation for her. I tried for months to get into contact with you, Ethel. Through so many avenues, I tried to reach out. How did you respond? Oh, right. You didn't. What did she do? Well, Ethel tried to claim that Evangelina plagiarized her series on my sister because of the screenshots that were used.
You know, that's amazing to me that you did all this research into Lily Orchard, and Lily Orchard's sister tried to get in contact with you, and you ignored her. According to Lily Orchard's sister, according to Courtney, you ignored her. That's kind of weird, Ethel. I would think that you care so much about this stuff that you would bend over backwards to talk to Courtney. You know? I would think. Especially if you're fighting against Lily Orchard through your videos, I would think that you would bend over backwards to talk to Courtney. That's crazy to me. Like, what?
Screenshots that came from Tumblr, from blogs like Brit, Gallade, Morals, and a few others who had spent years documenting Lily's shady shit while Ethel was busy doing whatever it was she was doing. I don't watch her content. It's boring, and her dictation could rival the most ancient of Harvard professors.
That is so true. That is so true. It's literally mind-numbing. I had to take a week off from looking at Ethel. I had to. It's mind-numbing. I this weekend, well, the last weekend, I didn't even work on my script or anything. I almost quit. As far as the video, I almost quit. Matt and FPS Diesel got me not to quit. Because they shamed me. Swear. They completely shamed me. I almost said I'm not doing that video. I just can't. Oh my god.
They came from archive links that Ethel did not make. Dailymotion archives she didn't even know existed. Screenshots Ethel is now trying to say she owns the rights to. I, however, find it odd that she thinks she owns the rights when I have the Google Docs and the Daily Motion archives right here. They will be linked in the comment section.
Let's go! And she does have it linked in the comment section, and it's a beautiful thing, let me tell you.
And so everyone can see what Ethel saw. Oh wait, what she had other people see and pick through for her. That's more accurate. She also refused to get me into contact with the minor that Lily, the minor she touted in her boring-ass video that she was in contact with. With screenshots of Lily, a minor, I can actually go to the cops and do something. Ethel doesn't care. She cares more about a decision made over a year ago without the avenue of me, who lives in the same province and can actually go to the cops, with little involvement of the minor in question. Ethel doesn't care. She cares more about what she is able to do. Gatekeep a victim for clout and virtue signaling, as well as cutting that victim off from an avenue of justice that they may want now.
Oh my God, amen! Oh, Courtney is saying all the right things. Oh, she is preaching. Preaching. Oh my God. I love her.
Victims should have the opportunity to make the decision themselves today with the new information available instead of what was supposedly said to you 2 years ago. When Ethel did finally reach out, it was because I had called her out for not getting me in contact with a minor that did. Granted, I had misremembered her own claims in my call-out, something I have since rectified. The only reason Ethel reached out was to clear her name regarding my mix-up, and
yeah, because that's all Ethel gives a shit about. All she cares about is her name. She doesn't care about anybody else. She doesn't care about how much she harasses people, or she makes 5,000 videos about one person. She doesn't care. All she cares about is herself and her own feelings. And she virtue signals like crazy. Brandy for $4.99, paying the tithe. Ethel is absolutely insane, period, point blank, period. Yes, thank you, Brandy, for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Yeah, she doesn't care about anybody. If you think that Ethel actually cares, I need you to stop and listen to the words that Ethel uses. Listen to the examples Ethel uses. If Ethel actually cares about things, she wouldn't overdo it the way she does. Like, example, the Evangelina video. If Ethel actually cared, why would she sympathy bait y'all? If she actually cared. Why would she sympathy bait? She wouldn't have to. If it was the truth, she wouldn't have to sympathy bait. At all.
Insist that she didn't call it Lily drama. After all this time of me trying to get into contact, this snake reaches out only when I embarrass her under her own video of clownery, and only to clear her name. Did she have anything to say about my sister? No. Anything to say about my story? No. Anything about her lack of contact? Not until I brought it up. All she cared about was getting me to retract what I said under her video. The comment pointing out how she's had nothing to do with this for over a year and has the whole grain, free-range, antibiotic-free audacity to claim any sort of plagiarism. H-Bomber Guy didn't make his video so that money-hungry snakes like you could get your bag.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, we have to listen to that part again. Oh no. Oh no. We're going to listen to that line again. This, so far, in the 6 minutes of this video, that line says it all. Oh my God, she's preaching. This line says it all.
H-Bomber Guy didn't make his video so that money-hungry snakes like you could get your bag.
Ooh, yes. Very based. As the kids call it today, very based. I need a church of Courtney right now. I know that's right, Crab. I know that's right. That was amazing.
H-Bomber Guy didn't make his video so that money-hungry snakes like you could get your bag. When I said that she could have got me the means to have Lily charged, she pushed back that she's protecting the victim. I pushed that she went after an additional avenue to get word out about my sister. She touted that her videos are still out there. Her videos. That are over a year old, impossible to sit through without a 5-hour energy and 3 lines of cocaine, and simply...
I love Courtney! I love Courtney! I stan Courtney! I stan her because she's not wrong! She's not wrong. Listen, you know something is wrong when I have to put Ethel's videos at 1.75 speed just for her to sound normal. Two times speed sounds like 1.5 on normal videos. Oh my God. Oh, holy crap. Holy crap, that was amazing. Oh, I stan Courtney. I stan her. She is now my favorite person on the internet. I'm just saying. Right now, Courtney is like my #1 person on the internet because she has some great one-liners in this.
Over a year old, impossible to sit through without a 5-hour energy and 3 lines of cocaine, and simply not good enough. I know the information she had access to. I know what she cherry-picked over. I know what she left out. It speaks volumes that you didn't include the terror logs, the EO3 accounts, or the reality of Stockholm. The reality being that, agree with it or not, writing and publishing that to the internet is a crime in the province of Nova Scotia. Lily is guilty of creating and distributing child sexual exploitation material by writing that fic. It's not just a dark fic or a concerning story. It's a federal offense in the country she lives in.
Oh.
It's not just a dark fic or a concerning story. It's a federal offense in the country she lives in. It takes one damned Google search to know that child sexual exploitation material, fictional or otherwise, is illegal in Nova Scotia. In all of Canada. Written and pictureless included. Again, being in the same province as my sister, if I had the screenshots of a minor, I could go to the cops here. I could have something done here. Could potentially get her hard drive seized. Unlike Ethel, who lives where again? Not a single bus ride away from Lily, I'll tell you that much. Ethel made comments about Vangelina taking bread from her starving mouth, as if the monetary revenue is the most important thing regarding ousting my sister, the predator.
Ooh. Ethel, you're busted. You're busted.
Made vague underlying threats of my wife, who's also a lawyer, as if she has the direct means to come at Vangelina legally, despite not having an actual case. She also says in the next breath that the two were starving. Sorry, Ethel, but if your wife is a lawyer, it kind of implies that you're at least making ends meet, if not well off. Sure, you aren't Johnny Cochran rich, but that's easily more money than the average person makes a year, even on the low end.
True.
Add on top the fact that you're a semi-successful YouTuber, you aren't strapped for cash, and we all know it. So kindly sit down, rest your injured foot you like to bring up so much.
Oh my God! She's cooking! She's cooking! Oh! She's cooking! Let her cook. Let her cook. She's grilling right now. She's grilling out. She got her apron on. She's in front of the grill. She just scooped up one of the patties and flipped it. She's doing tricks with the scooper thingy. Oh my God. She's amazing. I love her. I stan her.
So kindly sit down, rest your injured foot you like to bring up so much, and shut the fuck up.
Oh!
I told you in the DMs, and I will tell you now. Actions speak louder than words, and yours, or lack thereof, have been deafening. I am the captain now.
She said, I am the captain now. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love her. I love her. Oh my God. This is amazing. She's like, I am the captain now. Oh my God.
Have been deafening. I am the captain now. Your time white knighting for victims of my sister for cash money is over.
Ooh.
Get your greedy, money-hungry snake ass back in the swamp where you belong.
Ooh.
You like to try and bully people and throw your social weight around. I implore you to try with me.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. She just said, come get some. She literally just said, come get some. I dare you. I dare you to come get some. Axis, thank you for the 5. Courtney could have really destroyed her by bringing up Ethel lives in India. 50 USD is like a month's rent there, and Ethel makes about $400 off Patreon. Oh. Oh. Well, damn. Thank you, Axis, for the 5. Whew. Courtney done stood 10 toes down and said, come get some. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
Have your lawyer wife look over everything and give you her notes. Threaten me with vague legal action. Try a cease and desist. See if that gets the, "Ooh, I'm scared" reaction you're always trying to go for. I had plans on being a lawyer myself for most of my life. Arguing semantics is my bread and butter. Come at me, snake. Pick on someone your own size.
Oh my God. I am loving this.
Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, and honey bun, I'm free as a bird. With that, we come to the end of my call-out and my interaction with or about Ethel. If the message isn't "you were right, I'm sorry, how can I help?" then I'm not interested in hearing it. Go off and be your clown self, Ethel. We all know you're going to. On a more positive note, positive, you'll get it. Kitties! Yes, this is going to be a regular thing.
Okay. I'm loving the fact that she shows cats, because y'all know how I am about cats. Look at this fluffy cat. Look at this gray and white fluffy baby. This cat could be Pumpkin's best friend.
Yes, I took the idea from Swoop. It's not my idea, but it is genius. This is my friend's cat, Smokey. She's a Maine Coon. She lives on a farm with her dad. Not like that farm, but an actual farm.
Smokey needs to be Pumpkin's best friend. That's Pumpkin's best friend now.
Hope you all enjoyed the studio audience experience with this video, and the front row seat to my calling Ethel out for her own shallow snake behavior. I could sit here and do the whole like and subscribe, but oh, I guess I just did, didn't I? I mean, do what you want really, it's your life, but I will see you all in the next video.
I love her. Oh my God, she's amazing.